Here are the 10 most beautiful first ladies in the world. It should be enough if a first lady steals the hearts of the people with charisma, simplicity, and a social psyche. But the following row of first ladies has one more value: an unsightly face. Some of them are former celebrities, whether it's as soap opera actresses, singers, or news reporters. Some of them are intelligent figures with education and professions that should be proud of. These first ladies are in the public spotlight because of their appearance. But of course, it is also accompanied by weighty programs that they fierce. Although there are also those who are the targets of criticism from their citizens. Who are the 10 most beautiful first ladies in the world? Queen Jetsunpima, Bhutan. Jetsunpima is unchanging from Kate Middleton from Asia. This beautiful woman became the talk of the world thanks to her marriage to Jigme Khesar Namgyal Wangchuck, the King of Bhutan. Her penchant for wearing traditional clothes of various colors made her considered a fashion icon. The woman, who was born on June 4, 1990, is the daughter of the governor. Jetsun had studied in India and England. After holding a large-scale wedding, Jetsun was made empress. At that time, he was only 21 years old. As First Lady, Jetsun is involved in efforts to protect nature and humanity. She specializes in environmental issues and is an ambassador of UNEP. Queen Lala Solma, Morocco. Lala Solma Benani was the consort of King Mohammed VI of Morocco. Her life story is like Cinderella, because before being made empress she was only the son of a teacher and an ordinary housewife. Lala Solma not only has a beautiful face and spectacular fiery red hair. She is also known as an intelligent female. Since childhood, his math and science study scores have always been above average. Then he earned a bachelor's degree in informatics engineering with a specialization in program engineering. Thanks to his expertise in the field of computers, he briefly worked at ONA Group, the largest state-owned company in Morocco. The work continued until her husband ascended the throne in place of his deceased in-laws. Queen Letizia, Spain. Beautiful, fashionable, charismatic, and capable of speaking. No wonder Letizia became a public worship, even considered the most beautiful first lady in the world. This beautiful woman was the consort of King Felipe VI of Spain. The queen was born, whose name was Letizia Ortiz Recasolano, and was first known as a journalist. Letizia became the announcer of Telediario 2, the most popular news program in Spain. He was also known as a brave reporter, not averse to covering at the site of the Iraq War and the September 11 attacks. Letizia was married to her lover for 10 years in 1998. The marriage ran aground in just over a year. Surprisingly, her name was mentioned as Prince Felipe's fiancée in 2003. As the First Lady, Letizia runs various humanitarian programs that focus on children's rights, culture, and education. Angelica Rivera, Mexico. This First Lady is quite controversial, most likely because of her background as a telenovela star. Angelica Rivera Hurtado is a former actress of the beloved telenovela of Televisa, a Mexican television station. Since becoming the wife of President Enrique Peña Nieto, Angelica has often been a public slur. She is often criticized for her sense of luxurious dress, stately homes, and the lack of social activities she engages in public. Before marrying Peña Nieto and retiring from the entertainment circle, she had already been married. She has 3 children from her ex-husband. It is also often the subject of reproach to the Mexican public. Mahyra Ben Aliyeva, Azerbaijan. Mahyra Ben Aliyeva is the First Lady of Azerbaijan. Her position as First Lady is fairly unique. Not only accompanying her husband, President Ilham Aliyev, she was also appointed as Vice President. A controversial step taken by Aliyev. He also served as a member of the Azerbaijani National Council and a Goodwill Ambassador of UNESCO. Aliyeva edited Ilham Aliyev in 1984. He is quite loved by the people for being active in social activities. Through the non-profit foundation she founded, Aliyeva founded hundreds of schools and health care centers. But his name was slightly smudged because it was mentioned in the upload of the diplomatic wire leaking site WikiLeaks. Her social action was called an imaginary effort to cover up corruption in the body of the government led by her husband. While Aliyeva is accused of squandering state money on luxury goods and expensive beauty treatments. Queen Rania Al Abdullah, Jordan. Perhaps only Queen Rania, the First Lady whose prestige is higher than that of the head of state. This beautiful queen is indeed much better known to the world than her husband, King Abdullah II of Jordan. Rania is a capable figure in speaking. He actively uses social networks and appears on television to promote the various programs that are run. Queen Rania is not just a display wife. The social activities he does are really weighty, covering the fields of education, health, community empowerment, cross-cultural dialogue, youth, and microfinance. Once sneered at for not having royal blood in her body, now Queen Rania has actually become the darling of the people. One of his bold programs is to try to abolish the tradition of killing girls who were considered a family disgrace. This habit is still deeply rooted in conservative Jordanian families. Melania Trump, United States. Melania Naves is the third wife of the latest former President of the United States, Donald Trump. She is a former model who has posed sexy for various magazines, including GQ and Sports Illustrated. This Slovenian-born woman left a career as a model and businessman since 2016 to support her husband's political career. Melania is the second former First Lady of the United States who is not a native citizen. To support her husband's career, she intends to run social activities focused on children and women. Melania is also determined to campaign for awareness of the dangers of cyberbullying, especially among young people. Carla Bruni Sarkozy, France. The woman who was born Carla Gilberta Bruni Tedeschi is a former singer, model, and songwriter from Italy. She is the third wife of Nicolas Sarkozy, the former president of France. Bruni knew Sarkozy for a very short time before deciding to marry him. They became acquainted in 2007 when Sarkozy had only divorced his wife a month earlier. In the following year, the couple announced a marriage. Bruni dedicates her time to various social activities related to HIV/AIDS, children, and animal protection. He donated all royalties from the sale of his album Comme si de rien n'était to the Fondation de France. Juliana Aguada, Argentina. Before becoming known as the First Lady of Argentina, Juliana Aguada first dabbled as a businessman. But now her main focus is to accompany her husband, President Mauricio Macri. This woman has Lebanese and Syrian blood in her body. She is often praised by the international media for having a chic sense of dress. Often compared to the fashion tastes of Michelle Obama, Jackie Kennedy, and Evita Peron. Vogue even calls herself one of the most fashionable women in the world. Ri Sol-ju, North Korea. Not much can be known about this beautiful woman. Only speculation after speculation is circulating in various international media. But North Korea's official media identified herself as Ri Sol-ju, the wife of North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. Because the North Korean ruling family is very secretive, Ri's background and gait cannot be known. She is only seen accompanying her husband to attend the occasional state event. It is not known for certain whether he has children with Kim. However, a leak from Dennis Rodman, Kim's basketballer and best friend, said that Ri had given birth to a daughter for Kim. That's the list of the most beautiful first ladies in the whole world. Which one do you think is the most beautiful? Which is more charismatic among all? We hope for your support, so that this channel can grow. Please click like, subscribe, comment and share this video. Thank you for watching.